Hello everyone and welcome back to JB's Total Gaming, where we're continuing with our band of adventurers. I did miss a few seconds of recording here as my headphones were unplugged, and I had to fix that. So where we're at, we got to our destination and we saw somebody running away from what I assume is a trade post here. If somebody was running away from it, then I assume there's something bad happening, or maybe they're fitness training and didn't have time to talk. There's bandits, yeah, probably something bad happening. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's taxes. And some beer. Good call. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. No, come on, beer, but that's taken a little bit too far. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. And beer. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like a locust. Think you can control everything here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come, Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be a guest from Rostov. Alright, so moral choices, we don't really need a tooltip for that. So, so we can just ask what's going on here. We can say I'm not interested in bloodshed. I want you rob this man. Leave in peace and I'll let you go. I don't know. I think that's a little too goody two shoes for me. I think we'll just say what's going on here. Isn't it obvious? These thugs are robbing us honest settlers. They say they're taking some tax for their leader, the Stag Lord. But I didn't swear any allegiance to any Stag Lords. I pay my taxes to Rostov. Render unto Rostov. What is Rostov's? Alright. But Rostov is far away, Oleg, and the Stag Lord is close. And as for you... Oh, so it's a woman. Yeah, I guess I should look at the picture before I start doing the voices, but none of my voices are that good anyway, so what's it really matter? Alright, get out of here before it's too late. This is our land, and we own it. So, as a side note, someone who listens to a lot of audiobooks, there are people of one gender that try to do the other gender's voices. Some of them do them great. Some of them obviously don't change their voice that much. And if you can't do the opposite gender's voice, I appreciate that. You know it's the other, it's the other gender talking, but they're not like a guy, like a drunk guy trying to pretend that she sounds like a woman for a laugh or something, because sometimes it sounds like that. Anyways, and as a side note, I just recently listened to Differently Morphous by Yahtzee Croshaw, the guy that does no punctuation reviews. Now, if you don't enjoy those reviews and think they're too lewd, the book was pretty enjoyable. It was kind of, I don't want to give it away too much, but look it up. Alright, so get out of here before it's too late. This is our land and we own it. Alright, so, yeah, at this point, I think I'll say, move along, nothing to see here. Oh, alright. We'll leave. But they might just return in greater numbers. Yeah, that's a good point. Why would we leave when we got easy pickings from Rostov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets. That's what I expected. That's usually how these dialogues go. Alright, so I want to actually make effective use of things. So we're definitely going to send in our barbarian right away. We're going to try to get off an animal spell in between all the bad guys here. Alright, you do not have any more of your songs to sing, but just for the heck of it, we haven't really done this yet. So let's do that on this guy. Now what's the spell again? A touch of fatigue. Okay. So this will basically send a person for a round. And then with our cleric, let's see here. I changed up the cleric spells. He doesn't have any memorized yet though. So, we'll have you go against here too, and let's see what happens here. And did I cast the spell? Wow, that takes a long time to cast. Okay, so I'm not even sure it was worth casting the spell. There we go. So now we're in an attack animation. So you... do you have any cure light wounds left? No, you don't. You do have channel positive energy. Do I have any cure light wounds? Let's see here. Nope. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so let's cast that on you. And then you will cast positive energy. Yeah. So everyone will get a little bit of a buff. There we go. My pony's doing work. Oh, that's right. So now one thing that, if you're not familiar with Pathfinder, that I forgot about right here, and this was a good reminder of, is the enemies get healed with that spell. So this is like an area of effect spell, and it heals everything within the range. Now, if you're fighting undead, it's good because I believe it damages the undead, like positive life energy damages undead, negative life energy heals the undead. But in this situation, we healed ourselves and also the enemies. There is a feat, I believe, or something like that you can eventually take that will stop that. Okay, so at this point, we got our pony doing work. So yeah, you go ahead and continue focusing on that person. And we'll work on taking down this person. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's alright. There we go. That guy's already dead. I think come on, pony, come on, finish the job. Ah, that's alright. And also this ability will improve over time, the whole summoning thing. So, at this point, are we encumbered now? We gotta be close. But, okay, gather everybody. You must gather your party to venture forth. Alright, so, it's still taking me a little while to get used to how some of this stuff works, and the casting time on some of these spells is ridiculous. So, one thing I wanted to check is if I select this character, is this the character that has the conversation? Because she has the highest charisma score of our party by far. Okay, it looks like it's still us having a conversation, which I'm not surprised by, but it was worth trying out at least. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what do we do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's for. So we gain some experience for completing that quest, I'm assuming, because we get separate experience for killing enemies. Alright, Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I just saw it. Your name's Svetlana. I am technically both legally and biologically somewhat Swedish because I was adopted into a Swedish and Irish family and recently did a DNA test, and I'm less, a little bit Swedish. I even know some Christmas carols in Swedish, but I still probably shouldn't do that accent because it's terrible. While I can say some Swedish words, I can't do the accent well. I just need to be sure you are all right. Let me know if you're disappointed you want me to go ahead with that accent, but it's probably not a good idea. The woman looked at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival at our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Alright. So let's see here. We can wait for an attack. We can get to the point. Who are they and while they... let's see here. Let's find out some information. So, they're the Stag Lord's gang. Who's that? So, basically, yeah. So, the Stag Lord has bandits and he kind of controls the area. So, for some of this stuff that's kind of self-explanatory, that's not like super story-heavy, we may not read out everything. A lot of this stuff is... Yeah, we're chaotic good, but... I think at this point, yeah, we'll help them deal with the attack. I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levinton... Oh, this is Oleg Levinton. Gosh, I need to look at the picture and the name. You'll hear being accused of being ungrateful. If we mention defend the post, I'll reward you proper. So we've performed a lawful good action. So, after hide Svetlana, don't argue Dove, and now we need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around for some tools. So it looks like, so there's some tar, a box of alchemist fire. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Let's see, we could put alchemist fire by the gate, light it with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. That sounds like fun. But we'll set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. Used to be pretty good with the bow back in my day. Alright, so I'm going to look around. The best way to use a tar and traps. Alright, so this will give us a little bit of a chance to prepare here. So it looks like this one's... yeah. Use the traps. Okay, that seems simple enough. Let's gather everybody and take a look around real quick and see if there's anything else that's going to be super useful here. Now, bear in mind again, we may... So, Gotta get some taters, precious. Alright, so we can't open that box, but it looks like there may be something up here. We must be encumbered at this point. Okay. After we check this out, I think we should take a look. The potatoes were just too much. We can't handle the taters, precious. Oh my gosh. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to do some trading. Yeah, okay, there's symbols down here too, saying that we are encumbered. So the taters were just too much for our party to handle. So let's go ahead into here. Let's go to all items. And can we drop? There we go, drop. We'll drop all 3. Alright, so we're still encumbered though. Alright, so we'll probably have to drop something else here. We did lay the traps down, so why don't we'll check if there's anything worthwhile. Oh my gosh, we're so slow. Never mind. Okay, let's drop something heavier. Let's drop you. Are we still yes, we're still... Why are we still encumbered? Alright, spill the tar near the trading post entrance. Okay, nice. And since we're over here, we'll grab this real quick. So how much are we over? Oh, we gotta take this stuff. Alright. So, hopefully we'll be able to pick this stuff up later. Oh, we are way over. How did that happen? What did we do specifically suddenly jump up that high? Unless like we already were and didn't know it. Let's see if we can have a conversation and sell some stuff. And if we can't, then I guess we'll drop some stuff. We'll start the battle and then hopefully pick up the stuff later. So can we still trade some goods here? Hopefully. I'd like to see your goods. Excellent. Alright, so now I didn't check. Did we recently get these? I'll have to check the bows. Let's see. We can shift click. Great. So this is the first time we're selling stuff in the game. I don't know if any of these items in particular, right click for more information. I don't know if there's like any crafting or anything in the game. So it looks like that's not telling us it's going to be particularly useful for anything. I just want to check because, you know, maybe that ruby would be like an important component in something. I did in general look at some of the stuff we had available, and I don't think anything... Oh, a lot of this is stuff we picked up from the bandits. That's why we're way over. Okay, armor class 7 may be worthwhile. Hide armor, we're probably not going to hang on to that. And studded leather, I don't think we'll really need that. So we're going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. And eventually we will look at... So again, I just want to be sure we're not, like, selling something... Yeah. Now, I think, yeah, this stuff we want to hang on to. Is this, like, our rations? Yeah, camping supplies. Wolf pelt, I believe we can sell. Yeah. Oh, so that only sells 1, though. What if we control click? Still 1? Okay, fair enough. But it is nice. If we just click, it'll automatically go there. Potion to remove blindness. Yeah, that is useful. Yeah, I don't think that looks very good. Okay. And then, yeah, just leather armor. Yeah, that's not very good. So I think we'll get rid of this stuff at the very least. We'll check if this mace is good. And then what is our best bow? So these are long bows and short bows. We'll take a look at what our bard can equip. I'm not sure. We might hang on to a few weapons. I don't think we're really going to need torches. So this will get us 500 gold. Deal. Alright, let's go back into our inventory real quick and take a look, because I did look just previously at... now here's something that's in this game. This is not usually a big part of D&D. It can happen with certain effects, but this game has, like, well, D&D does have, what you call it, levels of exhaustion, things like that. But in a few videos I've watched for this game so far, it seems like ability damage is a big part of the game. Either directly caused by enemy attacks to do certain things that have lasting effects, not just short-term effects, and also fatigue. So we're going to want to rest to get rid of this stuff. However, what do we have here? So 1d8 looks pretty normal. I don't know if any of this stuff, so she can't equip that stuff. And then you can see over on the left, like, our damage. Right now it's 1d8 plus 1 to attack, With this, it's 1d6 plus 1 to attack. So there may be some different things with like speed of attack and stuff like that. But I don't think that's a big deal right now. So now that we're not encumbered, which is nice, let's talk to Boken real quick. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? So we'll find out a little bit about him. Yeah, so he's saying he's a herbalist. The people at the post helped him out. Okay, they're good people. We could use your help fighting the bandits. Okay, so where's this coming from? You want to make an old man like me fight? Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to tell based on your character model and your, shadowed out picture that you're an old man. But take this potion. Okay, that's good. We'll take that potion. That can always be useful. We'll talk later. Is this more stuff we can loot? Is this... Oh, they just moved the bandits' bodies. I was like, okay. So I think we are going to, real quick here, just take a look and see if there's anything else useful. I couldn't... Yeah. I just wanted to be sure there was nothing up here, and then it looks like we can't really do any of this stuff. And just by walking around again, because our main character has a high perception score, we may see something interesting as we're walking around. It'll pop up on the screen. So I'm gonna... So we can at least look at this? Yeah, so sometimes we'll get a little information in the world. It's not actually something to get. Ooh, some more loot. So longsword and a heavy crossbow. So I'm assuming that we can't use the heavy crossbow, though, with our bard. So we can look real quick. So let's... Hopefully this will... So that doesn't reorganize it. So... That reorganizes it. We can use a heavy crossbow. Interesting. So this doesn't tell me any information about like timing or things like that. I'm assuming there's something like that that affects it. But since it deals more damage, why don't we go ahead and use that? So I think that's it. So you can see there's an eye for information here instead of like a hand grabbing. So why don't we head back and get ready for the oncoming attack? So I think we can possibly rest before the attack, but with only one character... Oh, we have several characters that have... Oh, everybody's feeling a little exhausted. So let's see... And now we're encumbered again. Okay. So we sold a bunch of stuff. Are we just exhausted? Is that the effect? Or are we leveled up? Oh, that plus sign's for leveled up. Okay. So let's do some leveling up. Okay. So our barbarian here has leveled up. So I don't think we pick anything on here because it's just saying next. Oh, no, we do. What do we pick? Oh, okay. This is where we pick, so we can multi-class. So we clicked on Barbarian. Now, that'll tell us, because basically you can multi-class and then be level 1 Barbarian, level 1 Bard, or something like that, which obviously we're not going to do that. And now we have some skill points we can allocate. So this character class obviously isn't going to be doing, whatchamacallit, doing, getting more spells or things like that. So we have 3 we can allocate. Athletics seems like it'd be important to this class, and I don't think we have a whole lot of that. I think mobility, man, that's real bad. That was in a negative, surprisingly. And we have one more. I think this character, it would make sense for her and her lore to kind of focus on, athletics and mobility, because that's kind of... Although we could just... Oh, we can't pump that up anymore. I think we're going to do that, then pump it up more later, because, this character is not going to... our main character, who's always going to be with us, I'm assuming, has a high perception already. And I think these are the things that this character would focus on. Alright, great. So we do get to choose an ability. We don't have a whole lot we can choose from. So, while raging, the barbarian gains bite attack. Let's see here. So, yeah, harder to hit, but more damage, basically. Beast Totem, what does this do? They gain 2 claw attacks. These are considered primary attacks that are made. Full attack bonus. Claw deals... Interesting. I kind of like that one. Guarded stance. Not bad. Lethal stance. +1 on melee attack rolls. I kind of like that. Reckless Stance. Is a bonus to attack rolls, but minus AC. So wait, what does this one do again? Gains +1 competence bonus on melee attack rolls. I kind of... the Lethal Stance doesn't really have a downside. Gaining speed isn't bad. Let's see here. Barbarian can select this. Oh, so Barbarian can get like super fast. But I kind of like Lethal Stance. I think that's what we're going to go with. All right. So there we go. We have leveled up that character. And let's click on this and see what our Bard gets. We're going to continue with a Bard. I'm not sure if we're really going to multi-class. I don't think I'm familiar enough with Pathfinder to kind of make those decisions. Okay, so lots of points to spend. You're going to be... I would pump up your persuasion, but it seems like my character is the one doing all that. Although, I think there are some challenges that it'll like let you select the highest. You get to pick somebody. So I think we're going to raise your persuasion up, and then your knowledge, Arcana, knowledge, world. Just because. Oh no, trickery. Oh, you're at -4. Ugh, that's not great. Why did I think you'd be higher at that? We're going to eventually get somebody with some more thieving, trickery skills or whatever. Based on your... What is trickery based on even? I'm not sure. I don't know. I thought that would be higher for you. Oh, but is it because these are lowered? I'm not sure. There's already a point in it. You know what? That seems bad, but I'm trying to figure out what that is based on. Yeah, delicate manipulation. I bet it's lower because of the damage? I don't know. Maybe we should just go with lore. And then hopefully we'll get somebody who's better at that sort of stuff down the road. Why not? So those would be nice and high. Alright, next. So what are we going to do here? No, perception doesn't really help us. Gains a bonus combat feat. Move through stealth. Yeah, I don't bet your strength modifier is all that high. Wait, why are we getting... Hang on a second. Why are we getting all these rogue things? I'm a little bit confused by that. So we can get a skill focus or a weapon focus. Ooh, weapon focus seems like it'd be pretty good. And I believe... Wow, there's lots of stuff. We could go heavy crossbow. So what exactly does the weapon focus do? Base attack bonus +1. We just got a heavy crossbow. That seems like that could be pretty good. So again, these could be some pretty poor decisions, but... kind of like that. Yeah, we're going to go with heavy crossbow. Next. Alright. So, we get to add one spell, it looks like. What do... I'm not sure what would be good for you. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, sleep could be good. We could just give summon monster to everyone. That would be kind of cool. Hideous laughter can be fun. I kind of like the idea of hideous laughter. It's not Tasha's hideous laughter in here, just hideous laughter. What does this do? Nah. Remove fear. Cause fear. Let's see here. Kind of like the idea of hideous laughter. I think we might go with that. Yeah, just because that's a fun spell. So why not? All right, we'll complete. And then let's try to go a little bit quicker here. Sorry about that. I'm not super familiar, but hopefully it will give you a good idea of some of the stuff going on here. So we'll continue as a cleric. You only get 1 point. Why not lower religion? That's your thing. And now So is that it? Special abilities. Treat affliction. What do you do? Can I highlight you? Can I get a tool? Can I get a tooltip up in here? All right, I guess we'll take a look at it later. So that was relatively simple. And now our main character. So continue as an Inquisitor. We will get 3 points, which isn't bad. Yeah, we're real bad at a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have like super perception, man. And after that, 2 points left. Yeah, I like the idea of use magic device in case that's something we want to do eventually. And then we have 1 left. There's some stuff we're just real bad at. I mean, lore nature is already pretty good. We can continue to boost our strength and just give up in some of this stuff. I feel like athletics and mobility checks are probably something that are going to come up relatively often. So that's not necessarily a bad idea. All right, last but definitely not least. Let's see here. What would be a good spell for us to get? I mean, True Strike wouldn't be bad. Touch range. That could be good. Remove fear. That could be good, you know, protecting somebody from evil. What should we go with? +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws. Buffing's not bad. I kind of want, like, a touch damage spell, though. But maybe getting something... You're closely surrounded by a visible barrier. +1. And +1 to resistance and bonus saves. Let's see here. Moves half its normal speed. That doesn't really seem all that useful. I'm just not quite sure which of these we want to go with here. I mean, we could just take Bless. That wouldn't necessarily be bad. And we could really buff up. Wait a minute, does Bless stack? Actually, that's a good question. Okay, it says it counters and dispels Bane. So my question is, does it stack, though? Because we already have Bless on our cleric. So maybe that's not the best choice. Let's use Cause Fear. Is this a touch spell? Or is this in close range? Okay, a little CC, a little crowd control. That doesn't sound too bad. Alright, so now let's go, let's actually pick up the stuff we dropped because we can do that real quick. And then let's finish selling off some stuff and then we shall fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm assuming it'll be a little bit bigger than the last one, and I'm happy that we are another level. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, a lot of these games, I feel like I would like it if the walk speed was increased a little bit. Wow. But there's only so much you can do. Alright, so let's trade. Okay, and then we should take a look if there's anything that this character has. I did look. We have 1 heavy mace already on our cleric, and then I took a masterwork mace for my character. So I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. So we chose heavy crossbow focus. I think we're going to hang on to 1 longsword just in case we need it, and then 1 of all these shields just in case. So there definitely is an encumbrance system in this game. However, I do like that the NPC doesn't seem to run out of money, because I hate that in games where it's just, you know, you only have a limited number of spaces to sell stuff to, And yeah, we'll look at that stuff later. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to some fighting. Alright, I'm prepared for the attack. Finally, a fight. I was bored of all that talking. Well, if these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. What do you mean these aren't the heroics? These are exactly the things I'd assume you'd want to write about. We're fighting off bandits to save a town. This is like an episode of Firefly. Alright, I see you're not easily cowed. Beg you to be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Savannah, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guest. Dude, I like Oleg. Oleg, like if I was making him as an NPC, he might be one of the characters that, you know, maybe he's like actually like, you know, second, third level or something. He's not, you know, he's not a complete weak peasant. Either that or he's just real cocky. Okay, so that actually started off pretty well. So, do we have an animal? Yes, we can cast an animal. I think we'll cast it right there. You, I'm going to have you step forward, but not charge in yet. Let's see here. You, do you have anything cool you can do? Can you bless us? Oh, I did get this. Okay, so... do you have bless, though? You do, but you don't have any. But you're going to cast Fire Belly, because this is a spell that I decided to pick up for you because I thought it sounded fun. And then you... why don't you make somebody have a good time and have a laugh? Alright, Archer Dude's gonna die. Alright, Amari, I don't know what that globe above your head is, but you should kill a bad guy. Alright, so you're gonna charge in. We'll have you... let's bring you in down here, because I do want to take on these guys. The Cleric, I think he's going to hang out and try to fight some of these dudes. And then you're still casting your spell. So again, a little bit of... Alright, did you kill that dude already, Amari? What's going on here? Oh no, you're down here. That's a bandit. Alright, so you... this dude's probably gonna die. I do want to help him out, but where's our pony at? There's our pony. Come on, pony, do some work. Do some work, pony. Do some work. Alright, so you can fight some more people. Oh, duh. Now where... How do I do that? How do I do my special attack now that I cast this? Because I thought, the way I read this, as a standard action, you can breathe a 15-foot cone. So we cast the spell already, so how do we do the action? No. I'm not seeing a cone appearing. So that's our belt. So where... do we have... do we have to turn this off? How do we do the Fire Belly attack? I took this spell because it sounded cool, but I'm not sure how to do it now. Let's see here. Oh, it's not finished. It's still casting. There we go. Now. Is it ready? What's going on here? Why are you just standing there? Alright, how do we do it? No? Okay, game. There's only 2 people left, and I really want to hit them with Fire Belly. Alright, this dude's gotta die, so you charge that dude.
Forget it.
Or dudette, whatever the case may be. And then... no! No. Amari.
Forget it.
Charge. There.
Work.
Why won't it work? Alright, walk.
Get it.
I don't understand what's going on.
Won't work.
Alright, you be angry then.
Get it.
No. Okay. Alright.
Forget it.
No, I don't want you to... I don't want you to attack him. I want you to... How do I get... Why? Alright. Please.
Work.
No. Okay. So he's ready to do some stuff. But I can't... Can I...
Forget it.
Wait, no? Okay. Game? and now the mouse isn't going over stuff. Okay, so now we're starting to see some issues. There. He did a thing. Now I can't select you.
Forget it.
Why can't I select you? If I do this, will it like deselect? There. Now I can select you. Now. Do the thing that there's only one dude left. Everybody else, get out of here. Everybody else, go away. Let him do the fire thing. Do it. Oh, that takes so long. Oh, you're almost dead. So...
This will hurt!
No! Why would this hurt? Wait, who? I'm so confused as to what's going on. And that fire thing did, like, nothing. I was very excited to do it. Okay. I guess it's better as, like, an AoE. Alright, so you finish off this guy. Yeah, it's early access, beta, whatever. So some of the stuff may not be perfect. Alright, and I probably was doing something wrong. Kill it. Alright, good job. Amari is a beast, by the way. So, my character apparently can't finish off this guy. So, let's inflict some wounds on him and finish him off. There we go. So, some of the spells definitely cast at different speeds. Alright, I'm glad that guy's not dead for real. That's good to know. So, we're learning some things. We're learning... ooh, let's pick up all this stuff. Alright. Then what else can we pick up? What's this? Is that just information, empty tar pot? Okay, go and get that. Are we encumbered or are you just tired? We're almost encumbered still. That's not good. How do we have... I mean, we've got some stuff, but... How are we that close to encumbered? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I guess we have a lot more things than I expected. And you're moving really slow. Okay, so... Let's go have a talk.
Lindsay the Magnificent?
Is it just my... Does my guy have an effect on him?
Something more
Okay.
simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay
Slowed
the
for
Indecisive.
9 seconds. Okay, there we go. So that's the thing. Alright, your ass got what you deserved. Okay, good. You deserve some rest after things. Yes. Alright, and a reward. Nice. Cool. So we helped Oleg. He gave us some gold. We got some experience. That is awesome. And we can head upstairs and rest. That is fantastic because we need to rest. We have ability damage. And again, I'm not really sure how the ability damage and all that stuff works. So here's the deal. So far about this game. No, just walk. So far about this game, I really like a lot of stuff about this game. I like the, from what I've seen, because I've seen a little bit more of the gameplay art, so we cannot talk to you right now. But we'll talk to you and sell our stuff after we get a rest. I really like some of the characters in this game, because, like I said, I've seen a little bit more of this from other people playing the game. I really like a lot of the little touches they've put in. There's some cool, dialogue, interesting character development, story things, and stuff like that. How do we rest? So we click on here. And all of that, I think this game has a lot of cool little neat touches. There are some things that I wish the game, I think it explains some things really well. There are some things that I wish it had explained a little bit better for someone who's not super familiar with Pathfinder. However, if you play role-playing games at all, like PC role-playing games, I feel like most of it's going to make sense, though. Alright, we wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. You saw an unworldly thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large eyes burn with a pale fire. Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me, please? Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems you're the only you can see and hear the nymph. What do you want from me? Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. So another person who just randomly has great faith in me. Like, yeah, I am level 2 now to beat some bandits, but apparently I am the hero of the world. The one you call Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with swords of his servants, and not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. Oh, okay, so he's not just a brute that, you know, is messing with people. There's some mystical stuff going on too. My forest and my flowers suffocate in his fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk. All right. How's the Stag Lord responsible for the fog? All right, so we do the voice all the time. Yes, it hides his fortress. Okay. As well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. Okay, so he may be a big dum-dum still. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. Okay, yeah, this definitely sounds like druid stuff. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him. Okay, so we've got like an evil druid, kind of like you can have like a paladin that ends up falling and betraying a evil god or something like that. Yeah, how can I help you? Okay, so Thorn Ford has been revealed, so I'm assuming we got a spot on our map now. This fog, it enshrouds and tangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created, but my powers wane. I've barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house and echoes with the remnants of strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandit's cap near Thorn Ford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo. Catch the whispers. Search for anything that can tell you how this fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the forest of our mutual enemy. Alright, I get it. Let's do it. Let's see here. I do not believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than coincidence. Well, that seems like counterintuitive, but whatever. In my experience, there is no such thing as luck. I find that many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Alright, so, Obi-Wan quotes aside. So, there's no threats in this location, it's a sort of headquarters. So, the companions won't follow me around, I can walk around on my own. Once you exit this location, turn to global map, you'll be able to choose the companion to take with you. I believe, yeah, we can have up to 6, so we'll eventually get more than that. This is a thing that a lot of these games do. Let's see here. You know, I do think we also... Let's see if we healed up some of that. Yeah, so you don't have any, you don't. Great. All that exhaustion is gone, so we're not taking damage on that stuff. So let's actually, before we do... Okay, so here's what's happening. I'm putting the item in the box, but it wants me to put the arrow in the box. And, like, I get it. I understand that's what it wants me to do, but I continually don't do it. So, let's actually do that properly. And we'll give you one more, just because... Oop, I like having it pop up on your belt. You can see it popped up right over there. We already got one there. So, that's cool. So, we got some taters, precious. Now, we can cook while we are camping. We don't have to when we're resting in a safe place. Oh, actually, is there anything in here that we can... Yes, anything in here that we can steal and sell back. Alright, so that's locked, so that's not that helpful. We'll see if this is locked. And we cannot pick locks, although this is unlocked, so we can take this stuff. Push to vanish, that may come in handy. And yeah, I really like what this game, and if you want to keep watching, I think it does some cool stuff with some stories, with some relationships, with some characters. And while I feel like there's a few, like, you know, just UI functionality and information things that could definitely be improved before the game launches, overall I am enjoying it quite a bit. So, we don't have the sell option. I believe we can also sell outside, though. Good day. I hope you're feeling alright after that battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time. No, I just shouldn't do it. But if you have a moment, I have a request. What did you want to ask me? Alright, this is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no. Alright, peace. But the first time the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring, just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. Alright, so, pretty common enough role-playing quest. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in the hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was yeah. Whatever. If you happen to find my ring, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved in the band. Are you sure this is your ring? So one more thing. Among the bands, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel, but please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. So, there's a lady wielding 2 axes who's good in a fight and super dangerous, but don't hurt her. I mean, I can try, I guess. I guess we'll try. Let's see here. So grateful for your help. I'm not too worried about some of the... There's some characters I'm going to want to get, like, their backstory on and all that. But tell me about the Stag Lord. He's a bandit. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll deal with him, have no doubt. I'm confident. Yeah, I'm not too worried about your back history right now. Oh, is there anything down here we can steal and at least sell back to your husband then? Oh, food. Food is good. Taters precious. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright, so that's everything I see for now. And yeah, I believe we can also sell stuff out here. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Show me your wares, Oleg. Alright, so most of this stuff we'll go ahead and sell. We're going to hang on to the food items. I don't think we really... Yeah, you know what? We may eventually have use for a long sword. But I'm going to sell it for now. So are these, like... I'm wondering why they look so beat up. Are they just, like, low quality? You know what? I'm happy, too, with, like, the shields we have, I guess. We can, we'll probably find better stuff later. Wait, this we want to hang on to, right? Yeah, that I wanted to hang on to. The rest of this armor will sell. This is all pretty basic stuff. I believe there's also a way to sell, like, all items of a certain type or whatever. Cloak of Resistance +1. Ooh, that's good. We're going to hang on to that. And some of the scrolls, if there's any we don't think we're going to use, because I'm not great about. Raven Feeblement's not bad. I think we'll hang on to that. What do you do? Enlarged Person? That can be fun. Remove Blindness we'll definitely hang on to, and the rest of this is food. So, let's go ahead and sell this stuff. And what do you have? So, nice. I was going to say, I am hoping that it'll show if it can be equipped by me or not. So, we could get a Masterwork Club. That's probably not, like, the best... Oh, we already have a Masterwork weapon anyway. So, Masterwork in general gives you a +1 to hit, I believe. So, I don't really know if any of these weapons are going to be super useful for us right now. Masterwork light crossbow, but we want heavy crossbow. I don't know, maybe that's a bad choice. Yeah, let me know in the comments. So lots and lots of Masterwork stuff. Heavy shield +1. That could be good, although it would be the majority of our money. Ring of Protection's nice, although that's more money than we have. So you see, we're getting some... There's definitely some cool stuff here, but I think we'll just continue to sell our stuff for now and hopefully get some cool loot down the road. Now, you... Let's see here. Have I started you? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I was thinking this was the other guy. Yeah, we can talk to him later, but yeah, this guy, Boken. I don't know why, because, you know, Boken's such an old man, it's easy to tell. Yeah, show me what wares you have, and let's see if you have anything we're super interested in. Okay. Oh, there we go, now it's scrolling. It wasn't scrolling initially, or maybe it wasn't, I missed it. I wanted to check, so he has potions and scrolls, And he does have some foodstuffs. Who, though, has... I thought somebody had... I might have missed it. So, accessories... camping supplies and rations. Okay, that is what I was looking for. So, when you camp... If you don't have enough to eat, I think you don't heal back your full health. I don't know exactly how it works. I know there's something to it. So we're... Oops. No. Go away. I don't think we want... Although, it's only $100. I think we're going to buy all that. And you do send people out on camping parties and whatever, but if you end up getting enough food on your hunting, you don't have to worry about it. So I think it's going to be useful to have all these, and it's not a ton of money. Actually, if I remember, it might have even been a discount or something because we've helped them out. I'm not quite sure. So at this point, why don't we... I think we're ready to roll out. I don't really know if there's anything else I want to do while we're here. So... what kind of shield do I have equipped? I just have like a light shield, yeah. Because I don't want to, again, in some of this stuff, I don't really understand exactly how it works. Because 5 arcane spell failure, I'm not quite sure what that means. So if there was like an optional tutorial for like, hey, here's some Pathfinder mechanics. Like I understand that I have a chance to fail spells, but like how does that work? Like do I roll every time I cast a spell? Is it like... I don't know. There's some mechanisms that I don't really remember from the one time that I played that it would be nice to have a little bit more information on. So let's choose our party, which is easy because these are the only people we have. But yeah, eventually we'll have people over on the other side and we can swap people in and out and we'll have more than 4 people. So we'll take a quick look here at the overall map and maybe get in a random encounter or something because we're not really sure where we're even headed to yet, but... let's go ahead and roll out. Okay, so there's a random encounter. There will be times that we'll have like, continue and then like evade, and I'm not sure if it's like a stealth roll or how that works. Again, some of the mechanisms going on behind the scenes I don't fully understand. But I know some encounters we can evade and some we can't. So this one, now this is, from what I understand, relatively rare, but it can happen where some of the random encounters are actually story-based encounters and not just monsters coming up. So jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. He stops and looks up at you. His eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Stay a while and listen. All right. Strange weather, invisible fog. Yoda I am, creeping out of the woods. Soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head and his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. He looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. I love Amari. Amari's just like, this is what I think in my head right now, so I say it. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever, but never have seen so much before. So we're talking to Yogi Berra? Not Yogi Bear. There's a slight difference. Hey, boo-boo. Let's go get some picnic baskets. All right, the old man wipes his hands across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. So again, I am the chosen adventurer. Let's see here. Who are you? Remus. But that won't help you with the fog. That's true. That's true. What are you doing here? I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Grasshopper. All right. So you can't make your way through the fog? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be. It's like one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars. Anyways, I don't want to be... One more word and I'll kill you. Dude! Don't kill him. Alright, we'll just go about our way. Old man stares at you intently. You hasten. You should. Your rival wastes no time. Tartusio. Oh, man. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. Do you mean Tartusio? He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Besides him are those who could stand against him and might yet still. Ooh, okay. Spoiler alert. We might be able to turn some people. What power is he searching for? Someone else's. Old but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy and now gives death. So riddles, yeah. Riddles in the dark. By the way, so you make like an incredibly long first of 3 Hobbit movies, then you do an even longer extended edition, and you still don't include all the riddles in the riddle game. Look, as much as I love the Lord of the Rings films, I'm sorry. Those it's not quite Dark Tower level, but all right. All right. Can you tell me where he is now? Oh, cool. He's in Tomb in the south of the trading post. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna. That seems. His other stuff made sense in a way. You just have to open your mind's eye, man. All right. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually, but you can choose. You can't choose where you set your eyes. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually, but can you choose what they see? Okay, cool. All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. He walks away, slowly muttering. All right, so that's cool. There's a little moment, and then he de-reses, and you realize that you are in the Matrix, or Tron. No, Tron ever actually does not look like realistic stuff. So, and besides, Tron was the name of the defense program. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. But anyways, alright, so we defeated that encounter. Now what we can choose to do is we can choose to go straight to that encounter, or we can choose to roam around a little bit. Maybe find some more sites, maybe come across... So there's something down here, but we can't get to it. I'm going to head up this way, and then not go that way. Moist Basin. Alright, so there we go. There's another random encounter. So why don't we go ahead and do one more battle. So I wanted to show off the overmap system a little bit more, the battles. And a part of this game is just exploring. That's something you definitely have the option to do. So, man, that summon spell takes so long. Okay, so there's the lethal stance. Let's have you charge. Wait, why does it look like... Hang on, who is highlighted? I want you to charge. There we go. Okay. I was just confused with why my character was highlighted also. And you know what? I'm pretty secure in being able to win this fight. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to do Touch of Chaos on this dude as our first action, and then make it less likely to be able to hit. I actually think our Barbarian seems to be able to finish off stuff pretty quickly. Although we're gonna have the Druid, or not the Druid, the Cleric. He's gonna hang back for a second until... Yeah, now we're going to have him come in. There we go. Nice. One hit. That's what I was hoping for. Now, you actually... Let's not channel positive energy. Let's just do Cure Light Wounds. And then, nice. Okay, so overall we didn't take a lot of damage. Simple enough. So let's get some loot. Alright, there we go. So there's a random encounter. And we're going to find all different kinds of stuff throughout our adventures. Now, one possible complaint about this game from some people is you do have to do a lot of traveling back and forth, at least in the early game from what I've seen, to the trading post. The long-term statistical damage that you have to get back to heal, and the fatigue and all that stuff. It can add up over time, and then on top of that, with all that traveling you have to do... No, I wanted to go... Where are we going? Go back. I wanted to go up this way and see what's up here, but apparently we don't have a path to that yet. So let's go back, see if we end up with another random encounter. Although exploring's not a bad thing. I'm actually going to go down and around this way. I should have just gone this way then. But anyways, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go this way and see what we see. We're going to make it all the way there. So we're actually not... I wonder if they've toned down the random encounters actually from... Because when I was watching some videos on this, it was in alpha, not in beta. So they may have toned down a number of random encounters, which probably wouldn't be a bad thing. Because I think they're a good thing. They're a way to level up experience. And so here we have a chance to evade. We're not going to evade, though. We're going to do one more fight before we end the video, because, again, I want to show it off a little bit. They may have changed some things. I still think the spell casting on some of the spells is a little bit long. It makes doing stuff maybe not even worthwhile. So, how come we don't see anyone? There we go. So, is he going to talk to us? I'll tell you what, we haven't saved. Quick save, okay.
In due time.
Because I kind of want to cast spells, and like send an animal out and stuff like that. However, is he going to talk to us? No, he's not going to talk to us. Alright, he's one goblin right now. We'll see if friends show up, but for now, he should be pretty easy to take out. Go ahead, Amari. Go ahead, finish him off. Amari, you missed! Everybody's... Why? It's a somebody? Somebody hit the gobbo. Somebody? There we go. Oh, there's more gobbos. Okay, where is that coming from? So now that we were dumb... Actually, let's do this real quick. You heal, though. There we go. I think, yeah, we still got Amari in there, so that's alright. So that was my fault for not really paying attention to the surroundings. Ooh, that hurt. That was a good shot. Alright, but Amari is here to save the day. I don't even think we charged. I think she's just that fast. Oh, boy. Now, I'm assuming he should have some sort of disadvantage, oh my gosh, on those attacks. Because so many people in melee range, but we got kind of wrecked there. Alright, so you... So what is this to? Single diseased or poison character. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily just straight up heal. So we definitely, for a cleric, you don't do a lot of healing, actually. So we will just do this, because we're going to rest eventually. We're doing a lot of walking around. We could potentially get fatigued, so we're going to do one more. So we're not going to use our potions because they're temporary, and maybe after the next fight or something like that, we will heal up. So let's gather some loot, and I think we'll probably stop here for the second video. So, light crossbow. Just wanted to check if maybe it was a better everybody, so that's quicker. Loot here, and then we'll check real quick to see if that's all the enemies on the map. Okay, that's fine. Alright, is that everybody, or is there more stuff? Alright, so we can't even really venture up that way, but there might be some more stuff up here. Just to check, and then we'll exit from this side. But overall, though, like I said, why are you slowed, or are you just... I thought I hit backspace, or are you just not joining the party? Anyways, overall though, I am really enjoying the game. I think it's pretty solid, and while I may have a few complaints, this is what I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to seeing more of. Please, like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the video series. Comment, all of that helps other people notice so that they can check out the video too. So one more quick save, we'll head out. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and we will talk to you again soon.